Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome back to the Master Your Mindset podcast. Today is another solo episode, which I'm really excited about because this gives me a chance to talk about one of the most important topics, one of the most common topics that I have with my clients, and one of the topics that I just love to talk about the most. It is also one of the most taboo topics, and this is why I love talking about this. You've probably guessed what it is already. I just want to normalize conversations around it. Today's topic is on money, and more specifically, I'm going to be giving you my opinion and my tips on 4 ways to create money freedom in your life. So that's exciting. We're going to get into that in a moment. I'm going to give you a very brief update. I am back in New Zealand. My allergies have flared up. If you're watching this, if you're part of my podcast community, you get to watch this. So I'm currently in my brother's room, staying with my nana. It's been so cool. Nate has been feeding the chickens. He's been playing with the cows. It's been so much fun to be back here in New Zealand with my family, catching up with my family. I'm yet to catch up with my friends, but I've only been here for 2 days. So that's where we're at. And that's kind of the update. We're in New Zealand. We left Bali on Friday. We're in New Zealand now for 22 days, a very short 22 days. Then we will be heading to Thailand for a short family holiday with Nate's family. And then we'll be heading back to South Africa for myself, 20 days or so. Nate turns 30 in that time, which is really exciting. We're going to be having an Africa Burn birthday party. So that's really birthday party. I say that like it sounds like a little kid's birthday party, but like a Africa Burn themed 30th. That sounds more adult like. So that's the update. That's the update that I have for you. And now we're going to get into talking about money freedom. Okay, so I have 4 tips or 4 steps that works for me. So I want to share these steps because these are what have led me to money freedom. So something that I see a lot of people getting really mixed up between is money freedom and financial freedom. So I'm going to explain a little bit about my meanings around both of these, just so you have an understanding moving forward about the conversation that we're having. Money freedom is mindset work. It's feeling free within the worries, the stress that you are having. It's like freeing yourself of all of that, all of the worries, all of the stress, all of the negative feelings that come from any sort of money issues, money problems, money in general. Money freedom, if you do not feel this and have this, there is a lot of work to do on your money mindset. You don't have to have a certain amount of money to feel money freedom. Whilst this helps, that is where financial freedom starts to come in. So money freedom is being in the exact same situation as you are, yet feeling free from the stresses, from the worries, and also being able to up-level your mindset within the area of money so that you have a clear channel, a clear path to call in more money, to manifest in more money, to actually be an energetic match to attract in more money. So it's like if you are constantly in a lack mindset around money, you are not going to be a clear channel. You are not going to be attractive for money to come into your life. So when we work on our mindset around money, we can be in the exact same place, financial situation, whatever we are, wherever we are. Yet you can still feel money freedom because you're actually working towards attracting in more money to your life because you're feeling freer. You're feeling like a release, like a sense of relief. You're just feeling that is what will come, like a sense of relief when you go from lack mindset and money to like feeling money freedom. That sense of relief is insane. And then we go to the other side, which would be financial freedom. And I just want to emphasize the difference in these two, because financial freedom would be like having and this number could look different to everyone, but having the amount of money that you need to do absolutely everything you want, anything you want, no worries, travel the world, go first class everywhere, buy your own jet, buy a super yacht, whatever your desires, like the crazy desires like that are, which I believe you can always get, but that would be financial freedom, because you have all the money to do whatever the hell you want to do, right? So it's like money freedom comes first. You cannot have financial freedom without having money freedom. Whilst that could contradict myself, but that's a conversation for another day. Money freedom, money mindset is what you should aim towards first before you even get and worry about financial freedom, because financial freedom is just another entire conversation in itself that involves a lot of different things. So today we're talking about money freedom and how to actually, my steps to help you, guide you towards cultivating money freedom. And we're going to get right into that. So step number 1 would be creating a healthy relationship with money. I can already tell that I'm going to get super passionate about all of these. So creating a relationship with money, what I see that people fail to realize is that you actually create a relationship with money. Money, just look at money as if it's your romantic partner or your friend or your mum, your dad, your sister, whoever. You know how you like create a relationship with them, they create a relationship with you. You also create a relationship with money. And so the first step to actually creating a relationship with money, like a healthy one, would be to actually setting your ego aside and start to understand the relationship that you currently have with money. And we can look at it as if it is your romantic partner. Like, what are all the things that you want from your romantic partner? What are all the things that you will give to your romantic partner to create a healthy relationship, right? What do you think are the things that would create a toxic relationship in a romantic relationship? And start to look at those and compare this to your relationship with money. For example, are you like needy? Are you attention seeking? Do you need your partner to constantly tell you that they love you and reassure you to know that they actually love you? Do you need them to kiss you all the time to know that they love you? Like, are you needy? Do you constantly check up on the phone? Like, where are you? Where are you? What are you doing today? Like, how are you? Like, is that you, or is that maybe your partner? Or maybe you have been that person in a partnership, or maybe you have experienced that person intimately in a relationship. Yeah, not even romantic partners, like friendships, like I said, family members, neighbors, co-workers. Basically, what I'm saying is, have you ever experienced a toxic environment within your relationships? Have you ever experienced a healthy environment within your relationships? I want you to look at what contributed to both of those, what contributed for your relationship to be toxic on both parties, receiving and giving. What contributes to, well, I'm saying that in the present sense because I'm hoping that you have healthy relationships. What contributes to having a healthy relationship with your partner currently, or your friends or your family members currently, giving and receiving, both ends, right? And then I want you to compare this to, or start to place what sort of relationship you currently have with money. Are you needy? Are you needing money? Are you talking shit to money? Are you saying, oh, this sucks, I don't have enough money, there's not enough money, I'm never going to get what I want, money sucks, money's the devil, like all of these things, right? Is that the type of language that you are using towards money? Because imagine if you were using that towards your partner. Do you think, like, if you woke up in the morning and you were like, oh, you suck, I feel like I don't get enough of you, like that sort of language, do you think your partner is going to stay in your life? No. That's where money comes in, or that's where money runs away. Money will not stay in your life, because like attracts like, and you are attracting situations that feel really shitty because you are giving that, right? That is the type of language, that is the type of behavior you are playing out to give. So that is the type of language, that is the type of behavior, that is the type of situations that you will receive. I'm going really deep into this, deeper than I expected, but that's okay, because this is kind of going to tie into other steps. So first of all, it would be like, what sort of relationship do you have with money? And we can do this through different ways. You can look at different archetypes online. Like there's lots of different archetypes, money archetypes, and you can categorize yourself in these archetypes. What feels more dominant in your life? What do you relate to the most? Okay, cool. This is where I am. But this is actually the archetype that I want to embrace more. This is the archetype that I want to be in, right? Okay, cool. What do I have to do to go from this archetype that I'm currently in to this archetype that I actually currently want to be in? And then we can also do that with the attachment styles. Do you notice that you have a dominant attachment style of being anxious? Are you constantly checking your bank account to make sure that, you know, you have enough money for this and you have enough money for that, and when you're getting paid, and, you know, those sorts of things? Or do you have an avoidant attachment style? Maybe you're super avoidant that you just don't even check your bank accounts ever. You have no idea when your pay comes in. You have no idea how much you have in there. Maybe your card randomly might decline one time. You're like, oh, I had no idea that was going to decline just then, right? Because I don't have like a money date with myself. I don't check up on my finances. I don't know what's going on, right? And then there's the secure attachment style, which would involve having a healthy balance within your finances, right? So it's not being so anxious, it's not being avoidant, but it's like gratitude. It's all of the things that will create a healthy relationship with your money, right? So I'm actually going to go into the next step, because the more I talk, the more this is just flowing nicely into the next steps. The next step would be getting clear on your limiting beliefs, right? And there's a lot of talk around this. So you might have heard some people already talk about this. You might know some limiting beliefs that you have. Some common beliefs that go out there is, you know, and this is one of mine that I had within my money story growing up, is you have to work so hard to get any type of money, but there's still not enough, right? Maybe that's something that you felt. Maybe you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all problems. What are the types of sentences, language, comments that you heard around money? Because these are probably what have created the beliefs that you currently have. And what I want to say is, like, the beliefs that you have, they're not necessarily yours. Maybe they're borrowed from generational wounding, borrowed from, you know, your friends, family, borrowed from your childhood, from what you learned in your childhood. But you don't have to keep them. They feel ingrained in you, yeah, sure, because this is the behavior that's playing out in your life. It feels like it's controlling your life. But they don't have to stay. You can choose to move them into empowered beliefs. And empowered beliefs, it takes work. It takes work, right? It's not a matter of, I'm just going to realize that this is my belief that I currently have, and I'm going to change it to this belief that I currently want. And then that's it. That is not how it works. There's a lot of deep inner work that goes with changing your beliefs to empowered beliefs and letting them land and letting them stay as your new empowered beliefs that you live by, right? So that would be the second step. It's just getting aware of the beliefs that are limiting you. And there's a lot of work around that. And then finding the ways to generate new, improved, empowered beliefs that serve the evolution of your human, that serve the evolution of your money mindset. And there's a lot of work that goes on. There's inner child healing. There's finding your core patterns. There's a lot of release work. And I'm energetics. I'm all about energetics. So I do a lot of release work in all areas of my life. But especially when it comes to money, doing the release work that is required, that is uncomfortable, but required for you to land and anchor into the empowered beliefs that you actually want to believe. There is all this type of healing that can be done. And this second step is just, it can be an uncomfortable one. I'm not going to lie and say that the journey of creating a healthy relationship with money and creating a better money story for yourself moving forward is always easy. There's usually a lot of deep-rooted generational wounding in there. And this is where a lot of people decide, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, to not continue growing their money mindset. Because sometimes it's just too uncomfortable. And then moving into secondary gains. Sometimes people are aware of their secondary gains. Sometimes people aren't. Most times people aren't. Most times people aren't even aware of their secondary gains or their secondary benefits. So what a secondary benefit is, you have your goal, you have your desire, that is what you were striving for, that is what you think you were striving for. But if you haven't healed certain shadows in your life, if you haven't gone and done the deep inner work to even reveal or uncover those shadows, to bring them into the light so that you can work on them and do the deep inner work on them, you might not realize that there's actually a secondary gain or a secondary benefit that you are being more attracted to those situations. So whilst you might think that you're all ready to go, you're all set, you have your vision, you have your goal, and you're working towards it, if you're unaware of your secondary gain, if there is one, you won't even realize that that is actually the vibration that you are, or the frequency that you are vibrating on. And that is actually the situations that you're going to attract into your life. It's all deep work, hey? Like building a solid money story that really serves you moving forward, it takes work. But let me tell you, it's freaking beautiful on the other side. Like I highly, highly encourage you to work on your money mindset. So that is step number 2, working on your limiting beliefs to create empowered beliefs. Step 3 that I took was becoming an energetic match to my money desires. So becoming an energetic match to my money desires is all about learning the scale of vibration, or also known the scale of frequency. So you may have heard of this already. It has a few different names, but it's basically, everything is energy. This, the AirPods that are in your ears currently is energy. The microphone that I'm talking into right now is energy. Like you are energy. Money is also energy. So this is when we talk about the law of attraction. So if you are vibrating at a frequency of shame, guilt, fear, right? Those low vibrations, lack mindset frequencies. Those are the types of situations that you're going to call into your life. And what this probably looks like is mechanical bills, is, power bills that have gone up in price this month, is all these extra bills and payments and things that you have to pay. Those are the types of situations that you will call into your life, the things that you don't want to pay, the things that were like kind of unnecessary, but necessary because you have to pay your mechanical bill. You have to pay your power bill. You have to because you want the benefits that you get from them, right? So it's like if we slowly start to use different strategies and move up that scale to, neutrality, to joy, to gratitude, all of these higher vibration, abundant mindset frequencies, those are the types of situations you're going to call into your life. You might find yourself, winning raffles. You might find $5 on the ground. Like, those types of situations are more positive situations. So like anything in this world, I'm always going to say the first step, and the first step to each of these steps is always awareness. You would have noticed that I said, first you have to become aware. First you have to become aware of the relationship that you have created with money. First, you have to become aware of the beliefs that are limiting you. First, you have to become aware of where you are currently vibrating. And this is why creating a healthy relationship with money is the first step, because this is going to become more noticeable for you as to where you are vibrating. Maybe you're noticing a lot of anxious attachment behaviors where you are constantly checking your bank account, or you're out at the beach with your friend and you're worrying about money, or you're worrying about like if that person is going to be paying me, or you're worrying about that next payment that you have to make, anything to do with money. I don't know. Name your behavior here, right? So it's like if you notice yourself vibrating at these lower frequency vibrations, you might also notice that you are calling in different bills that you don't want to have to pay. Maybe your water rates have gone up this month. You know, those types of situations. But this isn't just happening. This isn't just a case of life's not fair, life sucks. This is a case of you are creating this for your reality. This is you creating this through your energetics, through your frequency that you are vibrating at, through the decisions that you make, through the behaviors that you have, or that you play out, through the thoughts that you have, through the beliefs that you have gained. And that is why the beliefs is step number 2, because now we can move in to understanding and becoming aware of where we are vibrating, where our frequency is vibrating. And now it starts to become apparent as to why we are calling in the certain situations that we are calling into our lives currently. I'm guessing that this is making sense for you all right now. I'm guessing you're thinking of those examples. You're like, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, right? So when we start to use the strategies to, slowly rise up the scale of vibration, to become into abundance mindset, to become into gratitude, start vibrating on the same levels as gratitude, start calling in those types of situations, those really yummy situations to do with money. That is when we will be vibrating at the same energetic match, or we will become an energetic match to our desires, right? So the 4th step to creating money freedom is actually manifesting money into your life. I love this topic. Manifesting is such a topic that I feel gets so misunderstood. A lot of people come to me and they say, I want to manifest, I want to manifest, I want to manifest. I don't know how to manifest. I want to manifest this, I want to manifest that. But what they don't realize is that they are manifesting every single day. Whether they know it or not, whether they believe it or not, you are manifesting every single day. It's time to become aware of what you are manifesting into your life. And it's time to start moving into alignment with what you want to manifest into your life, right? So it's like when you know, it's the same thing. It's like awareness is the first step to all of these steps. When you are aware of what you are manifesting, and this goes hand in hand with becoming the energetic match, right? It's like, where are you currently an energetic match? Meaning, what are you manifesting into your life? What is the language that you are using around money? What is the behaviors that you are playing out because of money? What is the decisions that you are making because of money? And we want to start making sure they are in alignment with our desires with money. Because if they're not, once again, it's not life, it's not money, it's you. And I'm sorry if that stings, but it's you. But the good thing about this is what is in control, in your control, and what is out of your control. Anything else outside of you is out of your control. Everything within inside you is in your control. The fact that you are the problem is so good, because that means that you can fix it. That means you can start making refinements in your life to actually start creating the reality that you want to have. And especially when it comes towards your money mindset, your money desires, manifesting in those desires, staying at the same frequency that you want to call in the types of situations that align with your money desires. Because it's real. This works. Trust me, I am living, breathing proof of this. And I want to tell you right now, I don't have all the money in the world. I am not in a place of financial freedom that I believe, which is fine, because that is not a belief that I want to be even thinking about yet. I am focusing on my money freedom, and I feel money freedom because I've done all of these steps and I'm working on these steps, right? And I get to do the things that I want to do that involve money. I get to travel around the world. I got to resign from my yachting job, right? To pursue a career in what I want to do as a mindset coach. I get to do all of these things because I've worked on my money mindset, which doesn't mean to say that I have all the money in the world. In fact, no, not at all. It just means that I feel money freedom and I am behaving in a way, I'm acting in a way, I am believing in a way, I am having thoughts in a way, and I am being and making decisions in a way that aligns with my money desires. And it's not always easy. It is not always easy. So let's recap. So the 4 steps that I would take: number 1, creating a healthy relationship with money. Number 2, becoming aware of your limiting beliefs and changing them into new, improved, empowered beliefs. Number 3, becoming an energetic match to your money desires. And number 4, knowing how to manifest in money. Those are the 4 steps. And if you are curious about these, if you want to go deeper into these 4 steps, I have created a really, really exciting money mindset course, which is called Money Mastery. Money Mastery is a 4-week self-paced course that will begin at some stage in October. I don't have an exact date yet, but I have just launched it to the world yesterday. I have been launching it behind the scenes, and I currently have 5 people in there. This is a 4-week self-paced program where you will dive deep into the topics that we talked about today. Each topic that we talked about today, I have created an entire module on. Each week will be based on one of these topics that I talked about today: creating a healthy relationship with money, the limiting beliefs, turning them into empowered beliefs, the becoming an energetic match to your desires, and actually how to manifest money into your life. I give you my strategies. I give you my stories. I give you examples. I support you the entire way through. And the way that I have structured this course, and there's a reason that it is self-paced, but the way that I have structured this course is so that it is easily understandable, easily digestible, and easily doable, because we all have lives, and a lot of us lead busy lives. And I have taken that into encounter. I have structured this in a way that is going to be so doable for you and so understandable and so beneficial. You will come out of this 4 weeks feeling money freedom. You will have my support the entire time. You will also have a connection call with me prior to the start date so that I can understand or get to know you and your money story so that I know how to best support you. We will also have a Facebook community where you can all connect together, because the more people share, and what I said in the beginning, this is a topic that no one wants to talk about. I'm not telling you to go and tell everyone how much you get paid weekly, monthly, fortnightly, that sort of thing. You can if you want. Like, there's no shame around it. It's cool. But it's like, the more we share stories, the more we share like what has come up for us, the more we share our beliefs that we have realized, the more we share like the empowered beliefs that we are creating, these types of things. This is healing. This is going to help each other. So whilst you will have my support, you will also have the support of all of the other humans that are doing the exact same thing as you, right? So yes, this is self-paced so that you can do this in your own time, but you will also have the support of each other. I will be dropping in random bonuses into that Facebook group as well. There will be an anonymous question box for you to ask those questions that do feel like you want to keep them private, so you can still have my support and coaching. And yeah, there are a lot of bonuses coming. I'm really excited. And then also an end of course Q&A or hot seat coaching call. We're going to do a vote to see what people like. Maybe you want live coaching from me. We're going to do a vote. So there are a lot of things that are in this course. And for the next week only, so what is the date today? From the 12th of September till Tuesday, the 19th of September, the price is $99 New Zealand dollars. I'm laughing because it almost feels ridiculous, that price, with the amount. I mean, I know what's coming for you. I'm so excited to do this course myself. I know what's coming for you. So after the Tuesday, the 19th of September, until the start date, it's going to be $149. So if this is something that you are actually curious about, if you are curious in the feeling of what money freedom feels like, if you are curious in how to actually build on and create and cultivate a better money mindset, this course is for you. All you have to do is send me a DM or go to the link in my bio. I will try and add the link in the show notes below. Just get in touch some way and you will find the link. Money Mastery, your pathway to freedom. This is the course that you do not want to miss. So that is all that I have for the podcast today. I know you have gained some value out of this podcast episode. I know there are some really golden nuggets in there to take away and integrate. So go and do that. Go and take away and go and integrate. I will see you all next week.